Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom, and today I'm taking a look at the shops at Mohegan Sun, as well as the rest of the Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino in Uncasville, Connecticut. I'm going to start with the shopping areas, as that's the focus of my channel, but then I'll finish up by doing a walkthrough of the rest of the casino area. One of the goals of this channel has been to document every remaining indoor mall in Connecticut, and I would argue that this is the last indoor mall in Connecticut that I haven't been to before. While I'm sure there's many out there that would argue this is not a mall, I believe that this section of the Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino does meet my definition of a mall, which is an indoor shopping area where the majority of the stores do not have their own entrances from the outside. Also, it just looks like a mall to me, so I'm going to call it a mall. And it even has water fountains and waterfalls that are very reminiscent of old school malls, such as the ones that used to be at Copley Place in Boston, Paramus Park Mall in New Jersey, and countless others. So let's take a look around and let me know what you think about this place. One thing the shops at Mohegan Sun are not is dead. As you can see, this place is extremely busy. This was filmed on a Sunday at around noon. And as this is a casino, it's open 24/7. And from what I understand, it's almost always busy like this. However, I've never been here before, so I can't say if the crowd level today is light, normal, or heavy. If anyone watching this has ever been here before or knows this place well, let me know in the comments if this looks busy to you. The Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino first opened in 1996, and it's had many renovations over the years. I can't really tell you which areas were built when, but from what I can gather, this section of the resort was probably built sometime around the early 2010s. I tried to research the exact dates online, but I wasn't able to find any clear timeline of what was built when. So again, if you know the exact timeline of when this was built, please let me know in the comments. This is the Taconic Falls. I'm probably mispronouncing that, so I apologize. It's 55 feet high, and I have to say it's extremely impressive. It reminds me of something out of Disney World, honestly. And this sculpture here actually lights up. I've seen pictures of it online. It lights up multiple different colors. It doesn't seem to have been turned on right now, but I guess at night they probably light it up. These waterfalls between the escalators remind me a lot of what the waterfalls at the Paramus Park Mall in New Jersey used to look like. If anybody watching saw the waterfalls at the Paramus Park Mall in person before they were torn down, please let me know if you agree. I've only seen photos, and this is kind of what the photos look like. Now, in my opinion, I would say the mall part of this casino goes a little bit further down on the left here. You'll see some restaurants, and then it turns back into the casino. So what I'm going to do at that point is once we hit the casino, I'm going to do a cut. We're going to go back the other direction, take a look at the arcade, which is behind the escalators, and then we're going to go up the escalators to the second level, and then once we're done there, we're going to walk around the rest of the casino. And don't forget, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. I've got a lot more videos coming up. Thanks.
Right here.
This is Kids Quest and Cyber Quest. Cyber Quest is an arcade, pretty much like any other arcade you'd see at most malls nowadays. A little bit bigger than the ones you do see at most malls, though. But the games it has here are pretty much the games you see at every mall nowadays. And of course, there's no classic arcade games here. No Pac-Man or Galaga or anything like that. Well, there's that Pac-Man game there, but that's not the Pac-Man I'm talking about. This is one of the few arcades I've seen, though, where their VR games are actually operational, like that one there. If anybody out there wants me to do a video where I go to an arcade like this and play all or most of the games, let me know. I've been thinking about going to like a Dave & Buster's and filming, or maybe that Round 1 at the Holyoke Mall. That looks like a lot of fun, so let me know if that's something you're interested in, because I kind of am. Now let's take these amazing escalators up to the second level. This view to me looks very much like a 1970s mall amped up like 100 times. You know, you've got your waterfall, you've got your water fountains, your escalators. That very much looks like the center of a mall to me. And I have to say, it's kind of beautiful. You know, in a very artificial way, but it's nice to look at. The only thing that really got on my nerves about this place is the sound volume. It is so loud in here. I sound like my parents. I remember back in the 80s when I would go to the arcades, my parents would always say, I can't stand this place, it's so noisy. And I'd be like, what are you talking about? It's amazing. But I think I know what they're talking about now, because this place was so loud. You were just bombarded with sound at all times. I mean, personally, I felt like I was vibrating when I left here. It was that loud. And I don't think I could have stayed here too much longer without possibly going a little bit crazy. But that's just me. I can definitely get the appeal of a place like this, kind of like an adult Disney World, but I don't know. It's not for me. It's a little bit too much of sensory overload. I thought this area here looked really nice, this Vista Lounge. It looks to be a multi-level lounge area with kind of like an Arctic feel to it almost. And you've got the blue sky, and these almost look like icebergs or snow-capped mountains. I think if it weren't for the noise, this area would be very relaxing. This is Michael Jordan's Steakhouse. It's a chain, but from what I've heard, it's pretty good. And I think that would really be the only reason I would come back here. Other than the reason I was here today was there was a convention that I went to. But other than that, the only reason I would come back here would be for the food, because it does have a huge selection of restaurants, and they all look to be fairly nice. Same with like Foxwoods Casino. The only reason I would go back there would be for the food. I'm not really a gambler at all. I don't have enough money to be blowing it on a casino, but I definitely get the appeal. It's just not really for me. But I am glad I came out here because, again, visually, this place is simply amazing. Here's another amazing fountain. This one is much calmer and more serene than the others. And again, if it weren't for the blaring noise, I think this would be very relaxing. I can just imagine it with like birds chirping and a light breeze. That would be very nice. I could sit in front of this all day, but the noise would drive me bonkers. I would consider this also part of the mall area. This is the upper level of where we came in. It's pretty much all restaurants, I believe, on the second level here. But again, to me, this feels very much like a mall. This line you see here going across the hallway is for some concert that was playing. I'm not sure who was playing at the concert, but I think they could do a better job of setting up this line because they were pretty much blocking the entrance to the shopping area here, which is why I had to walk through those people coming in. Here's yet another amazing fountain. This one is actually right at the entrance to the shopping area. Alright, so now we're pretty much done with the mall section of Mohegan Sun. And this is the actual casino area, which we'll get to in just a minute. The only casino I have to compare this to is Foxwoods Casino, which is just around the corner from here. I've never been to another casino in my life. Mohegan Sun is definitely a better, bigger, more impressive casino than Foxwoods. And Foxwoods was impressive to me. Again, never having been to any other casino before. But just, again, visually, Mohegan Sun blows Foxwoods away. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. These lighting fixtures here look very similar to the ones that they have at the entrance to Foxwoods as well. So I guess the design is based on some sort of Native American design, I would assume, if both casinos have these. So now what I'm going to do is pretty much just wander aimlessly through the casino. I really had no idea where I was going. A lot of the casino looks very similar, and I often wasn't sure if I'd been in that part of the casino yet or not. So it's very likely that I missed a big section of the casino, or I might have been to one section more than once. I honestly don't know. It was that confusing a layout, and I have to think they probably make the layout confusing intentionally so that you can't easily leave the casino and, stop spending your money on the casino games.
Yeah, I think the same.
So you hear that howling noise? I'm not sure if that's just ambiance or if that's a sound one of the games plays when you win. help give you an idea of how big this casino is, there's over 6,500 slot machines and 377 table games. Obviously, there's a lot of slot machines here, but if you were to have told me there's 6,500, I wouldn't have believed you. I would have said, I don't know, 800, something like that, 1,000 maybe. But 6,500, that is insane. This is the section they call the race book, and it's basically sports betting. You know, they've got all the games playing up on the screens there, and then they have the machines on the side there to place your bets, I believe. Again, I'm not a gambling expert, but that's what it looks like. It's definitely impressive, though. Kind of reminds me of the gambling version of NORAD. When I first saw that sign that says Hall of the Lost Tribes, I was thinking, oh, they have a museum in here. But nope, it's just more slot machines. So I'm not sure exactly what makes it the Hall of Lost Tribes. Here's a map of the place. We're all the way to the left there, that red blinking light, and the shops are in yellow. So you can see we've come quite a distance, and this is, again, a very large facility. I was kind of surprised to see a Gene Wilder Willy Wonka themed slot machine. I wonder if Gene Wilder approved that while he was still alive. I kind of doubt it, but I could be wrong.
Where are you?
I thought this arch slot machine was pretty impressive. I can't even imagine how much that thing must have cost. It must have been tens of thousands of dollars. So as you saw, we were walking past a lot of really nice restaurants, and then down here they have what looks much more like a regular old food court you'd see at a mall. Probably much less expensive food than in the majority of those sit-in restaurants.
Not too good. It ain't bad here. You like it? Not the best pizza I've ever eaten. Instead of pizza, near your hospital. What was that? I won't be going. Why? I don't like it.
And there you have it. That's the shops at Mohegan Sun and the Mohegan Sun Casino in Uncasville, Connecticut. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. We've got a lot more videos coming up. I'll have some more regular type malls, as well as store walkthroughs, flea markets, and who knows what else. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.